Welcome back to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures inside your pocket change. Today's journey takes us deep into the world of one of the most talked about rare coins in U.S. history, the 1992 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might look like just another cent you'd find in your wallet, but don't be fooled. This little coin has a story filled with history, mystery, rarity, and incredible value. Some of these coins have been auctioned for staggering amounts, reaching into the tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, I'll walk you through the full story in detail, part by part, so stay tuned until the very end. The birth of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic figure. Over the decades, the design changed from wheat ears on the back to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and later to the Union Shield in 2010. The 1992 penny belongs to the Memorial Reverse series, but what makes it special isn't just its age, it's a rare error that makes this coin stand out. What is the 1992 PNN? Why the 1992 means it was minted in Denver in 1992. Millions of pennies were struck that year, but among them exists a unique variety known as the 1992 close AM penny. This variety is one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever discovered. The initials, AM, refer to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word, America, on the reverse of the coin. On most 1992 pennies, the letters are clearly separated, but on the rare version, the letters are almost touching. This small difference changes everything. The close AM variety. The 1992 close AM Lincoln penny was never intended to be released. The design used for proof coins accidentally slipped into circulation dies, and a very limited number of these pennies were struck with the close AM design. Imagine the surprise of coin collectors when they started spotting this error years later. Instead of being worth just 1 cent, this little difference could make your penny worth $10,000, $20,000, or even more at auctions. How to spot a 1992 close AM? The easiest way to identify the 1992 close AM is by looking closely at the back of the coin. Focus on the word America. If the A and M are almost touching each other, you might just have the rare variety. On normal 1992 pennies, the A and M are clearly apart with noticeable spacing. Another detail is the designer's initials, FG, near the Lincoln Memorial. On the close AM variety, they appear slightly different in placement and style. These subtle details make all the difference. Why is it rare? The U.S. Mint never planned to release this coin for circulation. Only a few error dies escaped into production, which is why so few examples exist. Most collectors believe fewer than 20 to 30 coins have ever been confirmed, making it an extreme rarity. With so few known pieces, every time one appears at auction, it makes big headlines in the coin collecting world. Discovery and public attento in the 1992 close AM variety was not widely recognized until the late 1990s. When coin experts confirmed its existence, collectors went wild searching through their change jars, penny rolls, and bank boxes. Stories spread of lucky finders discovering one in pocket change and suddenly owning a coin worth thousands. That excitement still continues today, as collectors are always on the hunt for these rare cents. Current market value. So, how much is a 1992 close AM penny worth today? The value depends on its condition, or what collectors call the grade. A heavily circulated example might sell for $5,000 to $10,000. In mint state, the value can skyrocket past $20,000. The highest grade examples certified by professional grading companies like PCGS have been auctioned for over $25,000. This is a 1-cent coin with a value far greater than its face. Imagine finding one in your change today. It would be like winning the lottery. Auction records. Let's talk about some real-world auction results. In 2018, a 1992 close AM penny graded MS67 sold for nearly $20,000. Another example has been reported to bring even higher prices when collectors fiercely compete. These records prove the demand is strong, and the value remains high. Why collectors love it? Collectors love the 1992 D close AM penny because it represents a perfect storm of rarity, error, and mystery. It's not just old, it's unusual. It's not just unusual, it's scarce. And it's not just scarce, it has a story that connects everyday pocket change to major auction houses. That blend of history and value makes it a dream coin for anyone who collects Lincoln cents. How to check your pennies? If you're wondering how to find one, the process is simple but requires patience. Grab a magnifying glass and carefully examine the reverse side of your 1992 pennies. Look at the AM in America. If they're close together, set it aside and get it verified. Many people still overlook this variety, so there's always a chance that one might be hiding in a jar or collection. The role of grading pennies. If you think you found a 1992 D close AM, don't rush to sell it. Instead, send it to a grading company like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only confirms its authenticity but also boosts its market value significantly. Collectors trust these companies, and buyers are willing to pay a premium for coins in certified holders. Comparison with other rare pennies. The 1992 D close AM belongs to a family of rare Lincoln cent varieties. For example, the 1999 wide AM, the 1998 wide AM, and the 1992 close AM Philadelphia variety. Each of these errors tells a story of how small minting differences can lead to huge value in the marketplace. But among them, the 1992 D close AM is one of the rarest and most valuable. Future value and collector interest. Will the value of the 1992 D close AM penny continue to rise? Many experts say yes. The demand for Lincoln cents is massive, and as more collectors enter the hobby, the competition for these rare varieties will only grow. With so few known examples, this coin has long-term investment potential. It's not just a collectible, it's a piece of American history. Conclusion and call to acto. And so there you have it, the full story of the 1992 D Lincoln penny close AM. A coin that looks ordinary but could be worth thousands of dollars if you're lucky enough to find one. Always check your change, search your penny rolls, and never underestimate the power of a single cent. Who knows, you could be the next person to discover a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins for more deep dives into the fascinating world of rare US coins. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, because your next coin discovery might just change your life. Today we're going to dive deep into one of the most fascinating American coins, the 1996 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may look like just another ordinary cent. But believe it or not, some rare versions of this coin have been sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, a coin worth just 1 cent could bring you life-changing money. Why the Lincoln penny is legendary. The Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coins in the history of the United States. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic design. Collectors across the world immediately fell in love with it. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has been minted in different designs and compositions, and certain rare years have skyrocketed in value. The 1996 Lincoln penny is one of those coins that has captured the attention of coin experts and treasure hunters. Historical background of the 1996 penny. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents at 3 different locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While most of these pennies were made for everyday circulation, a small number contained minting errors, variations, or unique features that made them extremely valuable. Imagine billions of coins produced, yet only a few with these rare mistakes. That's why collectors today pay a fortune for certain 1996 pennies. The magic of mint errors. Why are some 1996 Lincoln pennies worth so much? It all comes down to mint errors. Mistakes during the coin-making process can lead to coins that are drastically different from the normal design. Double dies, off-center strikes, wrong planchets, and misaligned dies all create coins that collectors desperately want. A regular penny might only buy you a stick of gum, but an error penny could be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. The double die obverse mystery. One of the most famous types of errors is the double die obverse. This happens when the coin is struck more than once, causing letters and numbers to appear doubled. Some 1996 pennies with this error show doubling on the words Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the date 1996. Coins with a clear double die obverse are extremely rare and have been auctioned for jaw-dropping prices, center strikes, and their value. Another rare version of the 1996 Lincoln penny is the off-center strike. Normally, the design is perfectly centered, but when the planchet is misaligned during minting, the design appears shifted to one side. The more off-center the coin, the higher its value. Some 1996 pennies struck 50% off-center have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Wrong planchet errors. One of the rarest and most valuable types of mint errors is when a coin is struck on the wrong planchet. For example, a 1996 penny mistakenly struck on a dime planchet or foreign coin planchet can easily fetch five-figure prices in today's market. Imagine finding a penny that looks thinner, lighter, or silver in color. It might be a jackpot waiting to be discovered. Proof coins and collector versions. The San Francisco Mint produced special proof coins in 1996. These coins were made with extra care, polished dies, and sharp details. Proof coins with errors or those graded as perfect PR70 by grading companies are extremely sought after. Some proof 1996 Lincoln pennies have sold for thousands because of their flawless condition and rarity. Grading and authentication. The value of your 1996 penny depends heavily on its condition and grade. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC certify coins, assigning grades from poor, 1 all the way up to mint state, 70. A 1996 penny in ordinary circulated condition may be worth face value, but a high-grade error coin could easily be worth $7,000, $15,000, or even over $100,000 depending on rarity. Always check your coins carefully and consider professional grading before selling. Record-breaking sales. Some 1996 Lincoln pennies have made headlines by selling for staggering amounts. At major coin auctions, collectors have paid tens of thousands of dollars for rare examples. Reports show rare mint error pennies reaching prices like $7,998 or even close to $100,000 depending on the specific variety and condition. These are not just rumors, these are documented sales in the coin collecting world. How to spot valuable 1996 pennies. If you have a jar of pennies lying around, it's time to take a closer look. Start by checking the date 1996 for doubling, the word Liberty for doubling or distortion. Center designs, unusual weight or color that may indicate a wrong planchet, overall sharpness and shine. If it looks uncirculated, even the smallest variation can make a huge difference in value. Collector's tips for beginners who want to start coin collecting: always remember handle coins carefully, avoid scratches, store coins in protective holders, learn from official coin books and guides, compare your coins with known varieties online, join coin collector groups to learn more. Every great collector once started with just one lucky find. The hidden treasure in pocket change. Many people walk past valuable pennies every day without realizing it. Think about it, the 1996 Lincoln penny is still in circulation today. That means at any moment, you could receive one in your change from a grocery store, vending machine, or gas station. What looks like just another penny could actually be worth thousands. That's the magic of coin collecting. Why the 1996 penny will always be special. The year 1996 marked not just another coin release, but a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning into more modern minting technology. The errors that slipped through have become time capsules of history. Collectors will always chase these rare pieces, keeping their value strong and sometimes increasing year after year. Owning a rare 1996 Lincoln penny is like holding a piece of American history in your hand. Grand closing and call to action. So now you know, the 1996 Lincoln penny is far more than a simple 1-cent coin. From its historical roots to its incredible mint errors, this coin has proven that sometimes the smallest treasures can hold the greatest value. Who knows, The next penny you pick up could be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of rare coins, don't forget to subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends and family. The next big discovery could be sitting right in their change jar. Today, we are going to dive deep into the world of the Lincoln penny, one of the most collected and talked about coins in the entire U.S. coinage history. We will explore the rare Lincoln pennies, their history, the cent from 2016, the hidden gems that are worth a fortune, and how certain pennies that seem ordinary can actually sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The beginning of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the very first time in American coinage history that a real historical figure was placed on circulating currency. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, and it immediately became iconic. People began collecting these pennies right from the very start. Why the Lincoln penny is so special? The Lincoln cent is more than just 1 cent. It is history in your hands. From wheat pennies to memorial pennies, to shield designs in modern times, every version tells a story. Collectors love them because they are accessible, everyone can find them in circulation, yet at the same time, there are ultra-rare varieties that can be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. The rare 2016 Lincoln cent. The year 2016 brought the continuation of the shield reverse design, first introduced in 2010. While most 2016 pennies are common and circulate in the millions, there are certain varieties and mint errors from this year that can command serious money in the collector market. For example, double die obverse pennies, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies can make a simple 2016 cent worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition. Rare varieties and errors to look for. Collectors are always searching for double dies, repunched mint marks, and dramatic striking errors. A double die cent shows doubling in the letters or numbers, and these are especially valuable. Off-center strikes, where the coin image is shifted, can bring premiums as well. A coin that seems ordinary but contains one of these errors can easily sell online for hundreds of dollars. Market value of rare pennies. The current market for rare Lincoln pennies is strong. Coins like the 1909 SVDB penny can bring over $1,000 in circulated condition. The 1914 D penny, another key date, often sells for thousands. More recent coins, like rare errors from 2016, can reach values in the range of hundreds to thousands. Believe it or not, some rare pennies in mint condition have sold for over $700,000 at auctions. That is life-changing money for a 1-cent coin. The $787,997 Lincoln penny value. Yes, you heard it right. A Lincoln cent, under the right conditions, can be worth as much as $787,997. How is this possible? When rarity, historical significance, and pristine mint state preservation come together, collectors are willing to pay record-breaking prices. Auction houses have confirmed sales that prove pennies can be treasures worth far beyond their face value. Collecting the 2016 Lincoln penny. Many people overlook modern pennies like those from 2016, but collectors know better. Even though billions were minted, special varieties and high-grade examples can be the gems of a collection. Searching through pocket change, coin rolls, or bank-wrapped rolls can lead you to these treasures. Always check your 2016 pennies carefully, because you never know when you might find one with a valuable error. How to identify valuable pennies? The key to identifying a valuable penny is knowledge. Check for unusual features like doubling in the date or letters, mint marks that look repunched, or coins that are off-center. High-grade examples, coins that look like they just left the mint, are also in demand. If your coin has no scratches, shiny luster, and full detail, it could be worth far more than 1 cent. Auction records and real sales. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have sold Lincoln cents for jaw-dropping amounts. These are not myths. A penny that sold for hundreds of thousands is documented and celebrated in the collector community. The excitement of finding a penny worth thousands is what keeps the hobby alive and thrilling. The history that lives in your hands. Every Lincoln penny tells a story. From the wheat design of 1909 to the shield design of today, these coins reflect American history. They have survived world wars, economic crises, and changing times. Holding a penny is like holding a small piece of history, and sometimes, that history comes with a shocking dollar value attached. Why people love penny collecting. One of the biggest reasons people love collecting Lincoln pennies is accessibility. You can start with just a handful of coins from your pocket and gradually build a collection. Along the way, you might discover that you are holding a treasure worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. The thrill of the hunt makes penny collecting a passion for millions. The role of grading in value. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC play a huge role in determining market value. A coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye might be a gem in the eyes of professionals. If a 2016 Lincoln penny or an older cent is graded MS 67 or MS 68, its value can skyrocket. Grading ensures collectors know what they are buying and selling. Future of the Lincoln penny market. The market for Lincoln cents is not slowing down. Collectors continue to hunt for key dates, high grades, and rare errors. With rising demand and limited supply of pristine old pennies, values are expected to rise even higher in the future. A penny worth a few $100s today might be worth several thousand in years to come. Conclusion and call to action. So the next time you look at your change, remember this: you might be holding a penny that could change your life. Whether it's a rare 2016 cent with an error, or a legendary coin worth hundreds of thousands, the Lincoln penny is always full of surprises. Here on Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, we will continue to bring you detailed videos about these treasures, their history, their value, and how you can find them. Subscribe now, join our growing community, and never miss the chance to learn about the coins that could be hiding in your pocket right now.